Spill the Tea with Mrs. P. I hope you're all okay. Hope you're having a brilliant week. This week I wanted to discuss alcohol with you. I've actually avoided the topic of alcohol because of P&O parenting, okay? I think because I have to be very careful that people think I'm sort of going, well, you have to drink alcohol if you're a parent. It's the only way you'll get through. It's not. It's not what I'm about. It's not what I stand for. Not going to go into that because that's just a whole different thing. But I wanted to discuss this because I've seen a couple of things recently that I thought, wow, that's wild, actually. One of the things was I saw a clip of I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, and Lisa Riley talking about the fact that she's not drunk alcohol for 10 years. So she's been teetotal for 10 years. But she only goes to AA meetings in America because she's not recognised there. If she goes to them here, obviously she's recognised, and it's the girl off Emmerdale, and I thought, how sad that you can't go to a support meeting to get maybe that little bit of help that you need because you're scared of being recognised. And maybe now she's talked about it on telly, maybe she will feel that she can go, which is amazing. Because I just find it really sad that if you're not feeling great or you're feeling a bit weak, that you feel that you couldn't go to that support because you're on TV. I don't think that's fair on her at all. But she was talking about it and very proud of the journey that she's come along with, quite rightly so. It's amazing. And there was a younger lad in there, he was saying that he doesn't drink alcohol. And I thought, well, that's great because it's a younger person coming out and saying, you don't need it. You know, I don't drink. And he's famous with all the younger kids and stuff. My lot know who he is. And, the fact that he was going, I don't drink alcohol, you don't need to drink alcohol to have a good time. And I thought, that's really good. Because I'm not anti-alcohol. I drink wine at weekends, and if I've got friends over or my mum and dad come over, I'll have a couple of drinks with them. Mr. P is teetotal. He always has been. He's never had a drink problem. It's not his cup of tea, as it were. When he was younger, he was into his motorbikes. So didn't drink because he was always wanting to be out on his motorbike. And then I think he said it was his 18th birthday. He had a lemonade and Cinzano. Maybe that's where he went wrong. Maybe if he'd had a different drink. But he had that and he went, no, this isn't, it's not for me. It's not my cup of tea. And he's never drunk. But all through our relationship, it's never fazed me. It's never bothered. It's been a bloody blessing. He's always got a taxi driver to hand. But it's never come between us. What I do find astonishing is over the years, the amount of people that have tried to sneak alcohol into his drink. And think that that's acceptable. And they've done it as like, this is funny. That's spiking. If you did that to a girl in a nightclub, it would be against the law. I mean, I know it's against the law anyway, but you are trying to put a drug, alcohol, in someone's drink without them knowing. And the amount of grown-up adults that have tried to do that to him over the years thinking it's funny baffles me. Like, what part of that is funny? You wouldn't go up and sneakily inject him with some heroin, would you? So why would you try and sneak alcohol into his drink? And I tell you what it is, because people think it would be funny to see the teetotaler drunk. I think it's stupid and dangerous. And if I found anyone now trying to do that to him, I'd kill them. And if I found anyone doing that to anyone, I'd kill them. I don't get why they think it's okay because he's a grown man. If someone was doing it to a 18-year-old girl in the club, there'd be a bloody riot about it. But someone trying to sneak alcohol to he was probably 40 at the time, 40, 50, 60-year-old man, it's funny. No, it's not. It's stupid, it's dangerous, and it's immature. That's what it is. But I've vented now. But I've seen some posts recently Someone I saw had posted an email that had come from their boss at work saying, don't come to the Christmas do if you're not going to get wankered. Wow. Seriously? Do you know, I drink alcohol. But if I got that email, I think I'd go, fuck off. I'm not going. I'm being forced to drink. So your boss is saying, if you're not going to drink alcohol, don't come, and alcohol clearly makes you all more fun. No, it doesn't work like that. So I thought that was wild. But it's that time of year, isn't it? Everyone puts the little drinking head on. Like, if I woke up any other day of the year and made myself a Bucks Fizz, everyone would go, what are you doing? Do you need help? But on Christmas Day, you can have a Bucks Fizz in your hand at 7 o'clock and no one bats an eyelid. Everyone's doing it. And I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm just saying it's funny how it's acceptable. It's like at the airport. We were there in September at the airport, and 4 o'clock in the morning, and the bars are all open, the pubs are open, and people are, oh, I'm on holiday. And fine, that's how you start your holiday. And, go and have your whatever to start your holiday. I don't, but I'm shit with a hangover, and if I had a glass of wine at 4 o'clock in the morning and then got on a plane, when I landed I'd have a thick head and I'd be no good. And 2, I've got 6 kids. I'm not herding them around an airport after a glass of Prosecco. I wouldn't manage it. So that's what I do. For me, I have my first drink. We get there, bags in the room, everyone's settled, kids to the pool. Give me a glass of wine, because I've done it. I've got there. I can relax then. But that's just me, okay? That's just what we do. But I just thought there's so much pressure now for people. If your boss is saying that to you, you might not want to drink. You might not enjoy having a drink, and you feel pressured to do it. And I just think we can't live in that world. I always hope that my kids would get into sports and stuff so that they're not. Because I've been a kid. I was in bloody cornfields at the age of 14, absolutely shit-faced off cider. And I don't want them to do that, because I look back now and go, Jesus, that was dangerous. Luckily, I had a great group of friends and we did all look after each other. But we were all drunk, so how we were looking after each other, I don't know. I was going clubbing at a crazy age. My parents didn't know, but back then, everyone was doing it. But I've always sort of said, right, come on, let's get the kids into sports and things like that, so that on a Friday night, like Seven wants to go to gymnastics and Ace wants to go rock climbing, and let's get them into stuff so they're not hanging around the streets, so it's not a big thing for them. But I think our house, it does work quite well with Mr. P not drinking alcohol, because they see, I just think it's good for them to see a parent that doesn't have a drink on a Friday night. And don't get me wrong, they don't see me walking around falling down drunk. They know I have a glass of wine whilst I'm cooking tea or watching a film with Mr. P or with my mum and dad, whatever like that. But I just think it's fascinating. Like, we've turned into this country where we do revolve around alcohol a lot. More so, and the more I've watched stuff this week and the more I've thought about it. Like, I was thinking about Boo's first birthday party, and I was talking to a friend and I was like, right, I said, just help me, because she had a few kids, and I was like, what have I forgotten? I got this and I've got this, and cake and balloons and banners and da-da-da-da-da. And she said, have you not got any wine in? And I was like, it's a kid's birthday party. And she said, well, there's always a couple of bottles of wine in the fridge. It's there. That's what we do. This is great. Because I hadn't had kids before, so I hadn't really gone to any kids' birthday parties. And and it was my first one. She was like, you need a couple of bottles in the fridge. I was like, okay. And now I always do at the kids' parties. Tea, coffee, juice, some fizzy drinks. Of course, there's wine, a couple of beers in there. But we sort of, do we drink more than other countries? I'm not sure. But I just thought at this time of year as well, there just seems to be so much pressure for people to drink. And you think, it's so good that these celebrities are on TV. And they are, like Lisa Riley, middle-aged woman. And she's saying, I used to drink and I feel better for it. And she's discussed all the benefits of it. And then there's young kids on there who, you know, like my kids look up to these people. The ones that are on TikTok and the gaming guys on YouTube and stuff like that. And the fact that he comes out and goes, I don't drink. I was like, yay, that's brilliant. Because I want these people to encourage my kids. I don't want alcohol to be a sin. I don't want it to be a big bad thing. Because I think, in my opinion, the worse you make it this evil, bad thing, I feel like they'll go exploring without you. I'm not saying go and get drunk with them, obviously, but they hide it. I don't want my kids to get to 18 and be hiding that they're drinking. If they can drink sensibly and maturely, then that's fine at 18. That's their decision. I'm not going to stop them. I don't want it to be seen as a bad thing, a devil thing, because that's when they start hiding it. That's the beginning of the problems, really, isn't it? But I just think it's great that there's young influencers out there, young people who my kids do look up to, that are saying, you don't need to drink, I don't drink, and I'm fine, I have a great time. So, yeah, I thought it was quite interesting. I wanted to come to some amazing conclusion then, and I couldn't. I just thought it's a change, and hopefully it's a change for the better, that we are coming into a society where we go, well, he drinks fine, but I don't, and that's great. And I just, because for me growing up, I mean, I worked in a pub from sort of 16, glass collecting and waitressing and stuff, through to being about 22, I think. And it was a culture. It was what we did. You know, we finished work at midnight and we met everyone that had been in the pub in the club. And I just think it would be so much better for society if we bring in this culture of, you don't have to drink, let's be fit, let's be healthy, let's do other things, let's get up in the morning and go for a run. And so there you go. It's not really a groundbreaking conclusion. It's just something, I suppose, for us all to think about. And I applaud the people out there who say, done it, didn't love it, not doing it again. I applaud the people that have never done it and never bowed down to peer pressure, never felt the need to do it. Hats off to you. And I will actually, at the end of this video, just pop a little couple of links on for anyone who has gone, maybe it's a little bit out of control. Maybe I might need a little bit of help with this. Because there's no harm if you decide you do. Okay. Drink responsibly, guys. Okay. Love you all lots, and I'll check in soon. Bye.